Nancy Pelosi is living in an old political world. She is living in the political world of 2009, 2010. She's living in this political world where, and I know it because I've worked on these campaigns and I've seen the focus groups and I've seen all the testing. What you do is you focus test certain phrases. So you focus test Trump shut down, or you focus test, you have the votes, right? She keeps trying to say that he has the votes to pass his border funding, which he doesn't. He doesn't have the Senate. But you focus test those lines, and then you see how they perform, and then you just repeat them on TV. Even if they don't make any sense, you repeat them and they get into the popular consciousness. The reason this doesn't work anymore is because President Trump is an improviser. President Trump is ad-libbing. He's really light on his feet, so he can knock it down. And because he doesn't take the typical care of the office, he doesn't take typical care of how the cameras are perceiving him, he'll just shut her up on the spot. He'll say, "What are you talking about? I don't have the votes. I don't have the Senate." Just say, "Well, no, you have the votes. My advisors gave me this sheet and said, you have the, Nancy, where do I have the votes? I don't have the Senate. What are you talking about?" So she goes on with this. Obviously the shutdown thing didn't work very well. So then they start going back and forth over the wall, and still Chuck Schumer for his part actually knows to stick out of this one because he knows that Pelosi's losing and that Trump is winning. So for the first time in Chuck Schumer's entire life, he keeps his mouth zipped. Here they are talking about the wall.
But there are no votes in the House, a majority of votes, for a wall. No matter where you start.
Exactly right. You don't have
If I needed the votes for the wall in the House, I would have them in one session.
Well, then
would be done.
Go do it.
It doesn't help because we need 10 Democrats in the
Don't
Senate.
put it on the Senate. Put it
course.
on the negotiation.
Okay, let me ask you this, and we're doing this in a very friendly manner. It doesn't help for me to take a vote in the House where I will win easily with the Republicans.
You will not win.
It doesn't help to take that vote because I'm not going to get the vote of the Senate. I need 10 senators. That's the problem.
Mr. President, you have the White House, you have the Senate.
I have the
you
White
have
House. The White House is done, and the House would give me the vote if I wanted it, but I can't because
Well,
I
you
need,
can't.
Nancy, I need
You
10
can't.
votes from Chuck.
She keeps trying. She said, "But my focus tested lines, you have the White House, you have the Senate, you have the Congress." No, Nancy, I don't. I don't have it. You're right that I have the White House and I have the House of Representatives because other politicians would not lower themselves to engage in this bickering match with Nancy Pelosi. Donald Trump will, and it's to our benefit. It is to the great benefit of our country that he's willing to get down there where Nancy Pelosi is and go back and forth with her. And it is truly astounding. The only peep you heard out of Chuck Schumer is he says, "Oh, that's right," to Pelosi or something. But he's sticking out of this one because he knows that Donald Trump is going to win over this.